This is Kim Butler here from Loveland, Colorado, sharing how to put anchor points on long scrolling web pages, home pages specifically, which will make your site more friendly for mobile devices. I want to share some insights on website design. The modern trend right now is what they call long scrolling websites for the home page. So this is Virtuance, a fantastic company for photography, for real estate. You notice that you can scroll and scroll and scroll, and it's like you go to different pages, and they're kind of separated by color, and yet it's all one page. The reason for this is the trend towards mobile computing. With mobile devices, our clients are not on a computer, and so it's easier for them to use their thumbs and scroll through a long page. But one thing I wanted was a bulleted list that would jump to different sections. So if we take a look at my website right now, right here I have the picture, and then these are hyperlinks, and these hyperlinks are linked to the headings down the page. These bold, like buying process, getting a loan, popular communities, and so forth. And I had a hard time figuring out how to do, it's called anchors. So these are hyperlinks, but the hyperlink has to point to an anchor point on the same page. So I'm going to show you how to make those, okay? So let's show you how it works. Getting a loan. Bam. You see how getting a loan showed up right there? And that content will be right here. And if you go back to the top, that button you don't have to create. It's already there. So your HomeSmart team, bam, right there. So let's go into the editing mode and find out how to do an anchor. Here we are in our website, my website, and I'm going to click on edit. So I go into the edit mode. Now one thing you'll notice, I have created all these hyperlinks, and they're pointed to these headings, the big bold headings. But you can't tell that's invisible that there's a link there, or an anchor. See this little anchor right here? That's what I'm talking about. Right under the format is this little anchor, and anchor is a target that a hyperlink will point to. So the way this works, when you click here, you insert an anchor. You have something highlighted and you give it a name. One thing I discovered, it cannot have spaces in the name. Okay, but you notice it's invisible. But if you go to HTML, that mode, edit HTML source, that button right there, then this will show up. Okay. So right here, you see where it says a name getting loan, and then this end tag a. That is an anchor. So in the HTML, you can see the anchors and you can delete them. But you won't be able to delete them without going to the HTML page, because you won't be able to see them. So that's where the anchors are. They're in the HTML. So how do you create one? We're testing an anchor point in a page. So first of all, I have to establish the anchor, and this is how you define it. We're going to call it testing an anchor, and we're going to get an error. It'll say, please specify a valid anchor name. Valid means without spaces. So you can do that any way you want. I chose to use dashes. So insert. Okay, so I've inserted an anchor here, but you cannot see it. It's invisible. We're going to select that, and we're going to use the normal link. And instead of putting a URL, we're just going to choose from the pop-up menu. It added our anchor to our list for this page. So we can give it a title and then insert. So now when we save that and then go to our website, testing an anchor point, click, and there we go. And since it's clear at the bottom, that's as high as it can get it. Okay? So that's how you create an anchor and why. For me, I wanted this navigation system so it would jump to different places inside the page. Hope this is helpful.